This is Allie D, and I'm going to tell you a little story. It's a story about how I did an experiment while I was driving the bus one day. Well, actually, not just one day. It was over a period of 3 weeks. And the experiment was to see what would happen when I did something that was way out of my comfort zone. I wanted to see how it would affect me, and I also wanted to see how it would affect others around me. So what I did was, during this time where I had a 3-week notice run, which means I had the same work every day, the same route at the same times, every day on the bus, I decided that I was going to do some announcements. And so the way it worked was, every day I had this one particular run that I would do, and I picked up the same people every single day. And first of all, they were really excited to see me because they hadn't had a regular bus driver for quite some time, and they were tired of having a different bus driver every single day. So when they saw me, the first thing they asked was, "Are you our regular customer? Are you our regular bus driver?" And I said, "Well, I'll be with you for 3 weeks." So they were really excited about that. So during the first week, we just got to know each other a little bit. I would pick them up every day, and I'm one of those really friendly bus drivers, so I'd say hello and how are you kind of thing, and everybody would get on the bus and all was well and was good. So I decided at the end of the week, on the Friday, I would make a bit of an announcement. So as I was approaching the SkyTrain station where everybody got off, I just said a little announcement. I said, "Just want to thank everybody for being such great passengers over the last week. It's just really been a pleasure to have you on my bus, and I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you again Monday morning." So that got a really good response. People were kind of surprised, but people liked it. And I felt like my heart was going to come out of my chest. My heart was beating so fast. I felt really hot and a little bit sweaty because I was super nervous. It was really, really hard for me to make that announcement. I was a little bit breathless, but I did it. And it was good. Didn't really hear anything about it from them. Just thought people were kind of like, wow, that's different. That's kind of nice, sort of thing. Anyhow, the next week, a couple of things happened. First of all, one morning, I think it was on the Wednesday morning, I went to get my bus out of the yard, and we have to do a pre-trip inspection to make sure the bus is safe to take out. And what happened was the bus was not safe. And so I drove it around to the mechanics and to see if they could fix it, so that I could take it out. But unfortunately, they were not able to repair the bus in time for me to go and make that trip where I pick up all those people. I felt awful. I felt just awful. I felt I missed the whole trip, and just so happened that day was a day where there was just biblical rain. It was torrential, and I knew those people were standing out in the cold, in the pouring rain, and they were going to be waiting about half an hour for another bus. So I felt bad. Anyway, next day, I took a bag of chocolates, like, the little fun size candy bar, chocolate bars, with me to work. And as I was picking people up, I was offering the chocolates. And some people didn't want them, and some people did. And then finally, one person said, "Oh, so you're trying to make up for yesterday?" And I laughed and I said, "Well, actually, yes." And so I told them about how I had been feeling really, really bad, knowing that they were out there in the rain. And so actually, they just thought that was really sweet, and they really liked that. They were very responsive to that. Okay, so fast forward Friday again. I make pretty much the same announcement as the last week. And I felt a lot less nervous because I felt like I was sort of getting, a relationship going with these people. And the ridership on the bus, they were very responsive this time. They were like, some of them came up to me and said, "Well, I hope you have a really nice weekend," and all that sort of thing, and just got people buzzing, and it was just a really good atmosphere, and they were more responsive to me. So then the next week, during the week, I had a couple of people asking me, "So, when do we get candy again? When do we get candy again?" And I would joke with them, "Oh, you just love me for my candy," and stuff like that. So it was all good. We had a great week. And then on the Friday, I decided to do something special for them. And I decided, rather than my regular announcement, because it was my last day on the job, I thought I would give them an Irish blessing. So I gave them a blessing where I said, "May the road rise up to meet you." I can't remember the whole thing. I had it on Post-it notes on the dash of my bus so I wouldn't forget. Anyway, this was hugely out of my comfort zone. Just hugely. Because I thought, is this like over the top? Or are they going to just think I'm seriously weird for saying this and stuff like that? And I just was really, really worried about it. Anyway, so I had that feeling again, like I was, my heart was beating really fast and the whole 9 yards. And to top it off, in the middle of it, I started getting all choked up because I actually really did like these people and I did want to bless them. So, I got a little choked up. But, I sort of briefly paused and then was able to continue. Anyway, I pulled into the station and I just could not even believe what happened next. I had so many people on that bus come up to me and they gave me hugs. They told me that I was the best bus driver in the world. They told me they were going to miss me. They said, "Isn't there anything you can do to get on this route full time?" and all that kind of stuff. It was just, it meant a lot to them. They really loved it. And it meant a lot to me too. So, moral of this story, it's really good to get out of your comfort zone. I highly recommend it. Oh, and a bonus was that not long after that, my company received, they received either a call or a letter, I can't remember, from one of my riders from that bus who gave me the most wonderful commendation. And she just said things like, this driver changed the entire atmosphere of the bus. It just made it such a wonderful experience to ride to work in the morning. So that just made me so happy that I was able to do that for those people. Anyway, and here is a little secret. I just stepped way out of my comfort zone again to make this video. It's the first time that I've recorded a video of myself telling a story, and it's going to be the first time that I've posted it in one of my blogs. But I thought the story would be better being told like this rather than writing it down. So there we go, out of the comfort zone again. I expect I'm going to be doing it a lot. Anyhow, bless you. I hope you enjoyed the story. Bye.